Hi, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing a comment that was made on one of my YouTube videos. Now, this comment had to do with wearing prism glasses and whether or not they worked for this individual. But before we go into that, let's discuss how you can connect with us. If you're local, call us at 618-288-1489. If you're not local, that's okay. Go to our website at visionforlifeworks.com. You can read success stories there, take a quiz or questionnaire, and you can also schedule a consultation. So if you're ready for that next step, it's time to click the button and schedule that consultation. Now, let's talk about this. So this individual, he noted that he had gone to an optometrist and he was found to have a vertical heterophoria. So he was prescribed prism glasses with a pretty good amount of prism down, or what's called base down, in front of his right eye. Now, he also had a little bit of prism in front of the left eye. So it's almost like prism down and prism up, trying to balance some things out. Now, let's go and read just a little bit about this. So he wore the glasses for about 1.5 hours. And after 1.5 hours, his eyes hurt worse than without the prism glasses. So he went back to the doctor and they tried the second prescription. This time what they did was they put most of the prescription with the prism in front of the left eye and they left the right eye out of it. Well, let's see what happens. About 1.5 hours. The eye's hurting so bad he couldn't take it. Now he says, what do I do? What's my solution? Well, for this kind individual who took the time to reach out to us, and this is something that we see and hear about all the time on our videos, comments of they've tried their prism glasses, they either worked for a little while, then they didn't work, or they didn't work right from the very beginning, or after a certain period of time they caused headaches, or maybe they're just concerned that their eyes are getting adapted to them because their condition seems worse. If that sounds like you, trust me, we hear this all the time. So what do we do about it and how are we different? Well, we're not going to necessarily just prescribe you prism glasses, but instead we're going to look at the underlying condition that's causing the problem that warrants the need for the prism glasses in the first place. And let's just treat and correct that. If we can treat and correct that, then the need for the prism glasses will hopefully go away and we won't need to even go down that road. The idea is that if we can change and alter the way that the brain is processing with your visual system and handling everything that's going on with the alignment of your eyes, then the prisms aren't necessarily needed. We tend to think that prisms, most of the time, act as a crutch, trying to control a situation when we really need to control the situation and work on improving the underlying problem. Somewhat like for some people, they believe that they would rather try to maybe make a change with their what they eat, how they exercise, the things that they're doing, as opposed to going on medication for a certain condition that's maybe affecting them. Let's say just high blood pressure as an example. So what we're doing is we're saying, okay, well, let's get to the true root of the cause. What are we doing in terms of what's happening with the eye in the brain and how the eyes are lining up that's making the eye go vertically higher or outward or inward or down or whatever the case might be. And let's try to treat that instead of just putting and slapping a Band-Aid on it, which would be the prism glasses. Now, I know that ruffles some feathers sometimes, and that's okay, because a lot of times doctors are feeling like they are making a positive change by helping their patients if they can get them into prism glasses that reduce the person's eye strain. And to an extent, the answer is yes, they are. So there's nothing necessarily wrong with trying it out, unless that's just not what you want to do from the very beginning, and you know that. And ultimately, the thing is that we really want to teach the brain how to be the control center. Using something like those Band-Aid approach with the prism glasses can potentially cause a further breakdown of visual problems down the road. Well, we don't really want to see that. So why not just, again, try to correct for it and correct how the brain is responding to aligning the eyes in the first place. So our program is a little bit different. We're going to use a very highly specialized light program, which is neurologically triggering the brain and the visual system to respond differently, and the muscles of the eyes. So if you would like more information about how we treat these things completely different, we're not your average run-of-the-mill doctor who's just going to tell you, try these glasses and let's see if they make your symptoms go away. We're again going to have a completely different approach to that. So contact us if you're local, 618-288-1489. If you're not local, that's okay. Go to our website at visionforlifeworks.com. And if it's that time and you're ready for that next step to see how we're different and how we can help you directly, then it's time for you to schedule a consultation. Now, if you've not done so already, please like and subscribe to our channel. And also, if you feel like this video would be beneficial to someone else, please pass it on. Thank you.